is not going to be about the Corvair, but about a side project my dad has been working on, which is the Malibu, which is behind us.
Tell you what.
Can you tell us about where you got the vehicle?
Yeah, I got it from your grandpa, obviously. He built the car for Grandma. At least that's what he says. Had a big block in it, 4-speed. I lost it after the car the entire time he had it, from the time they brought it back up from Arizona to the time it had been finished. Had been one of my high school dream cars. When the offer was made to purchase it, I jumped all over it. Made the deal as a rolling shell because I couldn't afford the whole car as it stood. Brought it home, stuffed a 6-liter in it, TKO 5-speed, which I think eventually I'm going to swap out for a TXK. I think it'll be a better match for the engine that's in it. Put a set of 243 heads on it, put a stage 2 cam in it. Nothing ridiculous, but it should be a good roadie street car. Currently wiring it up, got all the fabrication done that this thing needs, which isn't much. Most of it can be store-bought. Just kind of playing around with stuff I've never messed with, and them pooters get kind of scary sometimes when you know nothing about them. Other than that, she is what she is.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
Took the pump out of this car. This thing originally had a big block in it, and a 4-speed. Before I bought it off my father. So it had the V-belt pulley on it. And when I tried to set it up for this, the return line was interfering with where the belt would actually be running. There was no way we'd be able to utilize that pump without some radical changes. So I just bought the truck pump. And it didn't come with a low pressure return, so we're building this, and then we're going to convert the high pressure side over to AN2 so everything stays uniform. Should work.
Dad took the tires out the Malibu to see if the 245/60 R14s would fit onto the Corvair.
Usually I use anise, but this is just kind of a temporary because these are in rough shape. Nobody's ever done it on this thing. And that, we're gonna have to roll that seam. Otherwise, these look like they fit in the wheel well pretty nice. I think that's gonna be a good size for the car. Yay, okay. Do you like?
See some more. Your dad fit an AN fitting to the return line. He discovered that the tube is a bit bigger than 3/8 of an inch, so he ended up having to open up the fitting about 1/64 of an inch. He then cut the tubing and assembled the AN fittings. He used Evil Energy Calver wrapped PTFE line that can be purchased off of Amazon. We're not sponsored, by the way, and he paid for the kits. The assembly was very clean and simple. Dad said he'll see how they'll work once the machine's up and running.
Nice little setup, I think.
Here he's test fitting things together to get good length on the lines.
That'll work. Now we take it all apart so we can put it back together.
Dad was using a new pulley installation tool and had bag directions, so it took him a while to figure out how to properly assemble it.
Get us all the way on. Scale up.
For the rest of this video, Dad worked with the wiring, making sure the connections were going where they belonged and looked proper in the car while being protected.
Let me see that for a second. Ignition on. was one of the things I liked best about this car.
Did he make it automatic?
Well, this chassis actually was an automatic, but we found an El Camino in a boneyard. You know, your uncle's building that wagon that they made into a two-door.
Was that the one he bought here?
No, he bought that thing in Arizona, and this car came with it. This was supposed to be, as I understand, the parts car for the wagon. He wanted the two-door off of this thing. But your grandpa liked the car, so we decided to build it. And they found that El Camino, and they used the doors and the A-pillars off the El Camino. And then your grandpa used the manual setup off of the El Camino and put that in here. That was originally a factory mechanical setup, but he had to modify it for the big block. And then I turned around and modified it for the LS. Unfortunately, the starter doesn't seem to be engaging the ring gear. I don't know if that's a starter problem, if that ring gear that was supposed to be specific to this early LQ application actually isn't what they advertised it to be, or what the heck's going on there. We got to figure that out yet. And this is only engaging at half pedal, so we have to either make adjustments or rebuild that, because I'm really close to full extension on that pin right now.
So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Other than that, I hope you have a good day. Bye.
I'll carry a spare.
Tell us
Tell you what.
What
do you want to know?
I hope you enjoyed the video.
Thanks for watching.
Well,
They're going to watch it, right? Or they're going to shut it off and
I guess.
we can think about the front or at the back.
I thought it's weird that you thank them for watching in the beginning.
Thanks for clicking.
You want to film the outro then? Or with-
That's right. Yeah.
So I.
Oh, this is all on camera. I should stop. How much of this is going to make it in?
Blooper style.
Yeah, that's what scares me. Did I do that okay? Or do you want to do one? Should we do a couple more?
That's great. I'm good. That's
Should I try and yell and dance and jump and be funny?
Thanks for watching.
Not this week's episode! We're boring.